Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for. You are entering the Pirate's Den.
Hello. Welcome. It's been a long time. A long time. I think we should start this right. Welcome to the Pirates 10 podcast. Oh, yeah. It's been a long time. We've both been extremely busy. Extremely busy. Trevor's got a girlfriend now, and she is sucking our time away, or his time away from me.
No.
I have shared custody now, and I don't like it. I'm just kidding. Christy, if you hear this, I love you.
I was going to say, she does a pretty damn good job of letting me still do everything I want.
No, she really does. She really does. But we've been both pretty busy. Trevor's had his kids over the summer, and I had my baby boy. He is here. Little Peyton Beck White, my little man. He spent 85 days in the NICU, so that was another reason I was busy. All of my free time I was spending either sleeping or at the NICU with him. So I was
working.
Or I said free time. I did not work on my free time.
Yeah, you did. You volunteered.
That's giving up my free time. Which still
same thing. Tomato.
Well, I had to make that money. No one ever told me. Actually, you know what they did? They said that parenting it's tiring and it's expensive. And I have only a 2-month. Oh, geez, no, not 2. He is 4 months, and he'll be 4 months in. Let's see, it's the 8th today. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 5 days. I had to count that on my hands. It's math.
Yeah, I hate math.
So he's 5 days shy. 5 days shy of being 4 months old.
God damn.
But he's also 8 weeks. He was 8 weeks premature. So he's about 2 months delayed, I guess I would say. You could say, like, it's not like he's not like dumb. I mean, he's my son, so he has my genes, so he might be pretty fucking dumb.
Pretty stupid. With 9 plus 2.
21.
Stupid.
But that's what I've been up to. Trevor, what have you been up to in our extra long hiatus? I think the last time we recorded an episode was just after Halloween.
No.
I'm pretty sure we only had one podcast between our last episode. That's a long time ago. I had to scroll down pretty far. March 20th was our last podcast.
Yeah, I was like, I know we've done one this year so far.
Oh, yeah, so we did 2 episodes after Halloween.
Yeah.
Oh, so I forgot to mention, because, we do the editing and adding stuff like the intro after we record. We have a new intro if you listened. It is epic. It hits hard. It is a Shit Your Pants Breakdown.
Oh yeah, that bass.
Welcome. No, it's you have entered the pirate's den. The intro's made by our real good friend, pretty much a brother there, Casey. He made our previous intro as well, and he made that in, I think he said it took him 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
He's very, very talented with that guitar. This one, it took him a couple hours to make.
Mm-hmm.
Or rather, I think it took him all day doing the mixing and stuff, finding sound bites.
It was a good amount that it took for him, which is awesome for him to take the dedication for our little old podcast and make it so we could have a badass intro like that. Like, that's dope.
Oh yeah. And he did it. He also made it to kind of inspire us to get back into this. And that's really, he got a hold of me. We were playing some games and he's like, well, hey guys, I'm back at home. I got all of my equipment. If I make an intro, you guys going to get back in? And I said, let me talk to Trevor. We're both been pretty fucking busy.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see.
Yep. I mean, pretty much the whole month of July, I was busy. I had my kids, and when I had my kids, I really didn't play very much games. Didn't do my streaming thing. I did a couple of streams with my daughter where both of us were on the same stream, and you can see her screen and my screen, which I thought was kind of cool.
That's kind of cool. When I first started streaming on Twitch, I did a stream with my wife. We were both playing Destiny. Obviously, she doesn't want to be on camera, so I put like a fake. Her name is Fox Whisper, so I put like a little fox wearing a headset for her camera, and then I had my camera, but it had both of our screens because I was playing on. I was playing on. We were both playing on computer, Destiny on PC, and so I booted up OBS on her laptop and did I think it's called an NDI.
Oh yeah, where you can capture the other screen.
Yeah, and then I just captured my screen too, and so there was just both of us playing Destiny together. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I just used my capture card.
I would have used a capture card, but she was on her laptop in the bed, and I was at my desk in the opposite room.
Right.
Because I can't play video games in the same room as her because she likes to yell. And she gets
rage, fucking rage.
That is my favorite Netflix original series.
It's good. Just there's a couple of parts where you're like, I don't know about this. Yeah.
Nope. It's all good. All good.
I don't know. When they're in the bathhouse, it was a little weird.
All the boobs.
Well, I mean, they're all supposedly like teenagers.
Only one of them is a teenager in that
There's
scene.
two of them in there.
Oh,
Missy
yeah, that's right.
And
Jesse.
Yeah.
Missy and Jesse, yeah. I don't know. It's that's why it's rated MA. TV MA.
Yeah. It's true.
So
I was just like, I don't know. Anyways.
So you said all of July you were busy. So June was when June I was busy. I was busy just because my son was in the NICU and work and just trying to balance all that, and then trying to get in all my partying. I would say, get all the partying in me out, so I can give all of my attention to my son and not be like, oh, they're having a party, I want to go out to the party. Now I can be like, I went out last weekend, or I went out 2 weekends ago. I'm fine.
I mean, honestly, we've all everybody kind of took a break in July. If you think
we
about
all
it,
did, yeah, we all kind of did. I mean, we got together maybe once or twice. Yeah, I think we got. Yeah, I think once or twice really we got together.
I did.
Well, we had Blake.
You guys had the guys' night,
which you were invited to, but it was
the last weekend I had with my kids.
Yeah, it was Yeah, your kids were supposed to leave like the next day, or they were leaving the next day or the day after or something like that. So we were like, fuck you, Trevor. But we understand. But fuck you.
I was like, yeah, it's the last little bit I have with my kids. Because I only get them for relatively a month and a half. So
Yeah,
it's not a lot of time.
Rough. Yeah, that's rough. June, like I said, for me it was just the NICU and work has been killing me lately. Like it's summertime, works harder in the summertime for
busy.
Yeah, for my industry. Our friends over there at the Jeff and Greg podcast, they can attest to that as well. Both of them are vendor workers, so they know exactly what I'm talking about. I say friends like we are buddy.
I mean, I would consider we are.
Yeah.
I mean,
I would consider it.
They know our names. They know the podcast. They know us.
Yeah, they give a shit about our podcast because of, it's been going for a year and a half and we have 13 episodes. Well, this will be the 13th episode, so we're slackers. Are you sure
this was the 13th? I thought this was the 11th.
Nope. Console War. No, we're on the 12th.
No, this would be the 12th episode, not the 13th.
Yep. See, I told you, math. I can't do it.
I can't do it.
I can't do it. Yeah, and summertime and just in general, like June, we were all doing, like, I think we were doing something almost every weekend in June.
Yeah. I'd have to look at my photos.
And then April, May, I think it was the same thing. We did a lot of stuff in May. I mean, we just been real busy. I mean, and that's no excuse for us. I mean, we should have been able to say this day do like we're doing a podcast on a Monday night. Both of us have work tomorrow. I work at 4 a.m. but I'm gonna stay up. That's my easy Tuesday's my easy day, quote unquote.
Yeah, I mean, I worked from 9 to 7 today.
Shit, I got 4 to. We had a meeting at work today. I got out at 3:30, I think. 2:30. Can't remember. I think I bullshitted until 3 o'clock at least. So I mean, I worked almost 12 hours, but I figured, you know what? Let's get a podcast going. Get us back in the game.
Yeah,
I enjoy these podcasts. I actually look forward to them. And when something comes up that one of us can't record, I'm like, I get sad. Like today, Trevor wasn't sure was going to be able to make it, and I sent him a really big sad face on Marco Polo.
Not only just a big sad face, you're like he was all the way up here on the previous message, and then the next message was like, oh, okay, all right. Like just generally sad.
I was sad. I might have. It was genuine sadness too, but I might have embellished it a little bit to kind of guilt trip you to get on.
Right. I mean, I wasn't planning on not getting on. I just didn't know how long it was going to be.
And what time, and with me working early, it was, you didn't want to keep me up too late.
Mm-hmm.
I understand.
Honestly, I think
I totally understood, but I was pulling that guilt trip card because
honestly, I think maybe Wednesdays would probably be better. Because my thing is when I get off at 7 o'clock, I'm fucking beat.
I see, and Wednesdays are the hardest for me because Thursday is my, by and large, biggest day of the week. So I go to bed at like the latest I will be in bed with my head in the pillow. Melatonin in my system is like 8:30. 9 is really, really pushing it.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now it's almost 9, and I'm like, I told my wife I probably won't be to bed till 10:30, 11 tonight.
Right.
Which it's gonna kill me. I mean, I'm gonna be real groggy going into work, but I'll probably work from 4 to 8 or 9.
Right.
I will work like 4 hours tomorrow.
Mondays might work. I don't know. We'll iron it out. We'll get back into it.
Oh yeah, and I mean, I was talking with Trevor before we started recording. I want to start doing a podcast here in my house, doing the podcast here personal. I have a room right behind me. So I have my office right here, and then I have a room right behind it that is literally just right now it's storage. I want to put like a round table in there, and I have two microphones that are exactly like two of these exact same microphones that I'm talking into now. Both of them with boom arms. One of the boom arms is a lot nicer than the other, but the other boom arm, I gotta get it back from Blake. He has the microphone and the boom arm still.
What a bitch.
But that I want to start doing the podcast in person. We'd have to hash out the details on that. That would be like a Friday night, late night, stay up all night. It'd be a podcast. Trevor might, we probably wouldn't make it an every podcast thing, if that makes sense.
I'd probably say every other podcast, like do one home, one, just because like right now gas is super expensive. And
fuck yeah, it is. I mean, it's come down a little bit, but that way we could.
For you, I run premium.
Oh, and that's what you get for getting a supercharger.
I love it though. I love it so much.
It's fine. I have to run premium, and I have to run premium in my wife's car
because it's turbo.
Yep. I mean, she puts 85 in it, and it runs fine on 85. But when I put fuel in, I put 91, and you can feel the difference in it. Well, but it's a 1.4 liter, so it's really you look at the price of, and it has like a 12-gallon tank, and it lasts fucking 2 months. It is so fuel efficient that it's like I don't mind paying premium for that.
Well, the main reason you should do premium is just because by doing 85 instead of 91, there's a potential issue of causing what's called spark knock, which would cause detonation in the motor and cause issues.
So, would that cause my turbo to lag? Or my motor to lag?
Possibly.
So I've noticed in her car when you are at a dead stop and you start to go, and like it kind of feels like it's bogging down, and then the turbo will kick in, and you're like, oh, okay, here it goes, and then it starts to take off. Like you can't punch it from a dead stop, like my Impala right off the get.
Well, yours is
her car amps into it. I'm gonna send my wife a text message right now because well, I'm going to see if she can bring me up my vape.
Oh, my God. Look at you not being prepared.
The middle of recording podcast and can't leave. I would if you really need to, you can.
If you really need to, you're more than welcome to step away for a second.
No, because I don't know where it's at. I think it's in the room. It would take me 3 minutes to go find it. If I have to, I can just sit here for the whole hour or whatever. Yeah. So it's that car, it would like lag right at the beginning, and then it will jet off, and it runs fine.
Well, see, like with my car, if you get on it at a dead, like it still gets up and go, but it's also a lot bigger of a motor than her car is.
Yeah, well, and it doesn't feel like it. I don't think it should feel like that. Like I am nervous to like pull out in traffic. Like on my car, if I see a car coming, I'm like, okay, I know I can make that. I know I can make that. On that one, I'm like, I know I can make this if I was in my car. But if in this one, I don't know. And I tried turning it.
It shouldn't be that much of a slouch, to be honest.
Oh, it slouches, and it's just right at the beginning, because then once it, and it might be. I might have loosened one of the airlines going to the turbo when we did that thermostat on it.
Has it only been since we did that?
I don't. It could have been before too, because I didn't drive it a whole lot. It was my wife was driving it, and she does not know cars, so she wouldn't think to tell me that I was doing that. she
Not
didn't
wrong.
think to tell me. She didn't think to check the coolant level in it until it started overheating and it turned the AC off.
I mean,
And I'm like,
okay, think of it this way. Statistically, most people are that way. They're not going to do anything until there's an actual issue.
well, that's just bad. It's called preventative maintenance is a thing.
Yeah, but the majority of people think preventative maintenance is just, oh, it's not affecting me right now, so I don't care.
No, that's maintenance.
Yeah.
There's a difference. Preventative maintenance is getting your oil changed. That's preventative maintenance. But also just checking your fluids. I check my fluids at least once a week in my car.
I don't. I check it like if I'm going to go on a big road trip, but I also don't drive very much. So if I'm going to go down to Blackfoot or go down to Utah or something, then that's when I check my stuff. But if I'm just putting around town, there's no reason for me to.
Well, see, that's where you haven't had a car. Well, you know, you've never had a car blow up on you on the interstate.
Oh, yeah, really?
But you have. You have. You've had several actually. So
yeah. I've had my fair luck with vehicles. The Camry and then the Suburban was always fritzy. Suburban I checked anytime I went anywhere because it would leak oil at the bottom.
You were just hoping that engine would fucking just implode.
Well, I don't care now.
Well, now.
And honestly,
I think they sold that burb. I don't see the burb there anymore over there at Timberline.
Oh, really?
Then again, I don't like actively look for it. I kind of just glance over there and see if I see your rims because they have another Suburban
mm-hmm.
there.
Mm-hmm.
So I look for your rims. Or I guess that
either the rims or the tail lights because the tail lights are still smoked.
That's true. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy! So, do you have any topics? We talked about last time. We talked about the console wars. I mean, nothing's new on that front. But if you have any interesting topics to cover,
I've just been okay bullshitting.
I mean, I'm totally fine with that. So at work today, we had a little meeting. I was showing you Marco Polo. They gave us that little speaker, dude. It's a little speaker, and I think it's called Fabric, a Fabric speaker. I don't know if that means it's fabric around the speaker itself, but it's got
or if it's the brand itself,
right? But it's got a bamboo wood top on it, and then it has Coca-Cola engraved into it.
Yeah, you showed me. It looked really nice.
It looks really nice, and it kind of bumps. And it's nothing to like you would take out and be like, yeah, I got the music for the whole entire party. It's not like that.
It's not like my Google Max.
No, it's not like the Max. Dude, I tried looking for a Max on Facebook Marketplace and cannot find a single one of those.
eBay.
Yeah, I got on eBay and there's $600 goddamn dollars used.
No, they're not. They're like 150.
Let me look at eBay.com.
Look right here. Buy it now. $159. $108.
Look at that. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
There you go. $137 or best offer.
So does Alexa?
Alexa's they've never. By the way, if you have an Alexa, fuck you, Alexa. Just kidding.
Google.
Hey
Siri. Oh, shit. Fuck you.
You did it to yourself. You would have heard it chirp. You didn't get mine because I have headsets on.
Well, yeah.
But no, I don't think Amazon's put out a speaker like that. I'm pretty sure there's a third party that has like Alexa built in, but not a first party from Amazon that they've done.
I think they have one actually. Amazon Echo Studio, I think is what it's called. Yeah, it's right here. How much is the Google Max brand new?
Brand new was $300.
Okay, this Amazon Echo Studio high fidelity smart speaker with 3D audio and Alexa, $200.
$200. Let's do Studio versus Google Max.
It's definitely not as big as the Google Max. So I mean, it's the driver in it's fucking massive, dude. Speaking of Alexas, I got a. Did you buy anything during Prime days?
Oh, I did, but I returned it.
Oh, really?
No, wait. Let me check. I think I did.
So for $20, I got an Echo Dot, and it came with 3 smart lights.
Oh, really?
And so now I have a smart bathroom now.
Ooh,
I can
look at
shower
you.
in the dark, or I can shower and be like, Alexa, turn bathroom lights to red. And I can shower in just the red room.
I remember. I bought a wall adapter, a USB-C wall adapter, and then a Belkin MagSafe wireless charger for Prime Day.
And you returned them?
No, I kept those. I only paid $26.62. The MagSafe charger.
That's not bad.
Yeah, the MagSafe charger normally was like $50, and then the 2-port USB-C charger was, I think, $10. So for both of them was $26.62.
So yeah, did I tell you the price that I bought that Alexa for?
$10.
It was $19.99 and free shipping because I'm a Prime member.
Yeah.
And so I didn't have any extra shipping. $20 essentially, a penny off. And I got an Alexa, and it's an Alexa Dot, so it's not like it's a good
Super
bathroom.
nice one.
It's a good bathroom speaker.
Right.
And that's why I wanted to buy it for the bathroom. I'm like, oh, and it comes with LED lights. Oh, hell yeah! Because the lights, so the power adapter, the wall gang, or the electrical gang in my bathroom. If you turn the lights off with the switch, it turns the power adapter, the gang off. And so what I did is it looks kind of ghetto. I'm going to change it here in a minute, but right now I just have it so you can't turn the switch down. I just put some tape on it so you can't turn the switch off. And then you just walk in and say, Alexa, turn on bathroom lights, and it turns on the lights.
That's how my whole house is.
Yeah, but you're gay, so it doesn't matter.
No, did I ever tell you how I got all my lights?
No.
So I had bought the Philips Hue lights.
That's what I got. That's what I got. Oh, they're Philips. I don't think they're Philips Hue, but they're the step down from Philips Hue. They're still Philips lights.
Yeah, and so it was probably about 4 or 5 years ago. I got the 4-pack was normally like $70, and they had misplaced, like they put the pricing incorrectly, and they were $20 a pack. And so I ended up spending almost $300, bought the entire store out of those lights, and did all the lights in my house. And I've never had to change a light bulb since then.
Oh yeah, dude, those LED lights, they last for fucking ever.
And my power bill, it came down a lot. Like,
yeah, I knew that's what I needed. So none of mine are just except for my bathroom. There's the three lights in there are LED smart lights. But all my lights in my house are LED lights. That's the first thing I did when I bought this house is I went through and changed every light to an LED light.
Mm-hmm.
I went and bought, so for like my office, the lights that's up here, it's one singular light, but it's a daylight. I got daylight color, so it's super bright. And then for the room, I got, a soft white. And then for the living room, I got soft white. For the kitchen, I got bright white. The certain areas got certain color, different like hues, or not hues, but what is it called? Oh, I forgot what it's called.
Well, yeah, you have the daylight, you have the, I can't remember, like tints or something like that. Like,
not lumens. Lumens is how bright it is. Wow, dude, the 3 lights that are in my hues. Is that what they're
different
called?
hues. Yeah, they're different hues. HUES.
Okay. Do the 3 bathroom lights I have, like, so, it's the 3 lights in the thing. All 3 of them are 1400 lumens each.
Jeez.
So when you go in there at the middle of the night, it's dark. You want to be Alexa, turn lights on at like 60%, because if you go just turn on lights, it's like, oh fucking bright.
See, I just set my lights, but right before I go to bed, I set them at 10%. So when I have them turn on in the morning, they're at 10%. They don't bright me out.
So,
but I've also lived with my lights for a very, very long time, so I know all the little.
So that might be
tricks.
And yours is you have a Google House, right?
Well, it can work with Alexa too.
Well, not what I'm saying is I don't think Alexa saves the percentage that you had it on before.
Well, so it's not something that Google does. So you have to buy a little Hughes bridge that connects to all the lights, and that's what saves the
okay.
information.
Okay. Well, I think I got one of those. It's a smart hub is what it's called.
Yeah.
That's what I got as a smart hub. Gosh, I can hear my mother-in-law's dog dying down there. I feel so bad for that dog.
Oh, really?
She's an old dog. She's an old Shih Tzu. She's 16 years old or something like that, but she's got a collapsed trachea. It's not like super bad, but it's enough that she like has this like horrible cough. In the morning it's a chorus of that dog hacking and me hacking because of my smoker's lung.
Goddamn cigarettes.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to cut them, but it's not working. But you have a Google House though, right?
For the most part, everything runs off my Googles. Yeah. My thermostat,
That's what I want to get, is a thermostat that works with my Alexas. Smart thermostat.
I believe Nest works with Alexa. I don't know. I can't remember.
Isn't Nest Google?
Yeah. That's Alexa.
I wouldn't know for sure.
Yes, your Nest device can work with your Alexa to control your. Oh no! Thermostat, you piece of shit.
I know, but even if I don't get a Nest one, I want to get a smart one in the first place. But I don't want to see if I can get. So right now I have my my Wyze cameras. One of them doesn't work anymore because I have a dick cat. I have a fucking shithead for a fucking kitten.
Did it ruin the cord or something?
Yes. He chewed through it.
Oh. It's like, fuck you, Dad.
Yeah. He's a little fucking dickhead. I love him, but he's a shithead.
I'm pretty sure you could probably just buy another cord off Amazon for stupid cheap.
No, he chewed the one coming out of the camera.
Oh, it's not detachable?
No.
Well, I could probably solder it back together for you.
It probably wouldn't be too hard. I just got it. I didn't throw it away, but I got the other one. I'm using it as a baby monitor.
I could probably solder it. It's not hard to do. You just match the colors, red to red, green to blue. Just kidding.
Hey, you know what? That's nice and cool, but I'm fucking colorblind.
Well, that's what you got your good buddy Trevor for.
Yeah, there you go. So, did you watch that little video clip I put in the Discord?
No.
In the memes channel?
No.
You should watch it. So, it was 2 days ago. 2 days ago? It was Saturday night. Casey bought me a horror game to play, and I streamed the entire game in one sitting.
I need to let it buffer.
It is. It was a scary game. I'm in the process of cutting it up. I have all the parts saved. I'm just in the process of making a compilation video of best moments from it. This is a clip that's going to be in that video.
I don't know what's going on with my internet. It's being stupid. It's only letting me watch a second at a time. Can I download it? Oh, there, I can just download it.
Well, it says your health check's passed over here on the good Zencastr, so I'm not too terribly worried about it. And I've been hearing you the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
But the second I stop hearing you, I'll continue on without you. Solo, freedom, alone, quiet.
There we go.
But the game I played is called Madison. Casey bought it for me to play, and it scared the shit out of me.
You bitch.
But so I'm in the process of editing the clips and everything. Oh shit! I don't know. I'm gonna put some little memes in there. I'm sure you got to one of the memes already.
Wait, what? Huh?
Did you get to the meme in it?
Yeah, I did.
So not every single clip's gonna have a meme in it, but like that one where our friend Tori was, they were kind of walking me through the game when I needed help, because it's a game of a lot of puzzles, and some of them are really difficult. But they were helping me through this puzzle. He's like, now you got to get to the clock tower. Gotta go to the clock tower right now. And I'm like, okay. And I turn around this corner, and I go into where this clock tower is supposed to be, and it's ended up being locked. So the dude ends up killing me. So I added the meme in there. It's like John Cena popping his head out. Are you sure about that? But yeah. So Trevor, have you played any interesting games lately when you've had the chance? You're muted.
I've been playing Power Wash Simulator.
The game is, I wouldn't call it interesting, but I gotta call it satisfying.
Satisfying. I don't know why. It's fun to play.
It's about like any of those simulator games. Like I watched a Markiplier play Mowing Simulator for 3 hours. He was playing Mowing Simulator, and I watched someone play Mowing Simulator for 3 hours. I didn't play it, but I watched somebody play it. It's just one of those things I can just zone out to.
I watched him play Power Wash Simulator, and then I played it myself. I think Lawnmower Simulator was just free on Epic.
I hate Epic Game Launcher. Do you know what it did not give me the option for?
What?
To say no to Fortnite.
I don't know why you're having an issue, because I've never. It will put it in your library, but it does not force download to your computer.
It fucking did for me. It didn't give me an option. Next thing I know, Fortnite's on my computer again.
No.
But I played it the other day.
I've actually been thinking about possibly playing it because of the no build mode.
That's exactly what I played, was the no build mode. I hated that. The only reason I didn't play Fortnite is because I did not start playing it in time to learn how to build as quick as these people. Now you fucking tick somebody and suddenly they have the fucking Leaning Tower of Pisa in front of you, and you're like, okay. Or they build one of the fucking Egyptian pyramids in like fucking 2 seconds, and you're like, oh, well, I'm not shooting them down.
Right.
But the no builds, I played that, and I think I placed like 4th.
So did you get Fall Guys then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I sure did. And I played a game of Fall Guys. You know what happened on my first game?
Someone grabbed you?
No.
Huh.
I won.
You won?
First game. Yeah.
God damn. Good job.
No, I'm joking. I didn't win. I got 2nd place.
I was going to say...
I was on that level where you get the bounce and the plates are like dropping down or disappearing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I lost. I did the pattern wrong, and so I was like, oh well, it was just the two of us left.
I haven't played much Fall Guys, but I mean, I had it for free on the PlayStation, and it was fun. I played a couple of things, but why?
So, and the stupid part is Fall Guys it's cross compatible, right? Or crossplay, but it's not cross. Like you can't. I can't have being like I can't go into a game with someone from a different console, if that makes sense. We have to like.
Yeah,
I was told by Lem that you cannot.
Yeah, you can play with anybody on Xbox. You can play anybody on PC.
Well, no, what I'm saying is you guys are in a lobby together, and then you join a game, so you're in the same game.
Oh, well, no, you just have to join in prior to the game starting.
Oh,
because
okay.
if they start the game, it rounds up the 60 people that's going to be in the game together, and once that's done, it's done. You have to go. You have to be all in the same lobby, kind of like on Call of Duty. You have to be all in the same lobby, and then start a game from that point forward.
Gotcha. You know what game we should all play again sometime soon?
Call of Duty.
Well, that. Casey and I played some on Sunday night. Was it Sunday night? I think we played a little bit Sunday night and Saturday night. We played a little bit.
I didn't have cell service from Thursday to Sunday.
you were out living the camping life. That looked like a lot of fun. I saw some of the pictures.
Dude, the ATV ride was awesome. We literally started at the bottom of the mountain, rode to the top, and then came down the other side. It was awesome. So awesome.
Yeah, I wish I could go out again, but I don't think my dad's gonna let me borrow his stuff to go out again.
I really want to buy a razor.
You don't even have to buy not even just a razor. You can just go with what my dad's got, that a cat.
Yeah, but
my dad's got a razor too.
I'm tall, and I want something that's going to accommodate me, because both of those I can't really be in comfortably. Even Aaron's razor is still almost too small for me.
Aaron's razor was the same size as my dad's razor. It might be a little bit bigger. But you need one of those. You need a 4-seater is what you need.
Yeah, the only thing is most trails here in Idaho, they have a width restriction of 51 inches,
which only the
tiny
side by sides one. Well, yeah.
Mm-hmm. 4-seaters generally can't go up on trails, and the trail we took, it wasn't hard at all. Like, it was maybe a 4 out of 10. Like, it was a pretty easy trail. There was lots of water crossings. And
what would you call that trail we did when we went all together? And I dumped that side by side.
It wasn't, honestly, that one maybe a 2 or a 3. It wasn't very difficult. The only thing was that little hill up. The only reason you tipped is because you got your tires wet and your tire let go on the rock.
Well, and I just didn't have the room to, like, all you guys came up around that corner, backed up so you could get a straight shot. I didn't have the room to back up.
I backed up, but Derek didn't. He just went for it.
See, I didn't have the room to get a straight shot at it.
Mm-hmm.
That was this, and it wasn't very scary. It was just like, I mean, it was such a slow tip. I was like, I didn't have time to say, well, hold on. This is going to be fun.
Yeah, I just remember I came down off of it. I got across the bridge, and then Derek was sitting down by the water because he just came by, and he had stopped to watch you. And I just hear, "Oh shit!" I turn around. I'm like, "Oh,
you
fuck.
See us sideways?"
I fucking get off. I put the 4-wheeler in park and run and help you guys flip back over.
Yeah, like it took all 4 of you guys.
There was only 3 of us.
No, because Marissa had crawled out.
Oh, that's right. We got Marissa out. That's right.
But I couldn't get out. If I would have tried to get out, it would have went one way or the other.
Yeah, that's right.
And honestly, I need to be in there so when you got it sit back upright, I could stand on the brakes.
Put the brakes. Yeah, that's right. I remember. I've totally spaced that we got Marissa out of there.
I felt so bad. Did you? Oh man, her leg. It's good now, obviously, because it's been.
But it was
months.
pretty bruised.
Oh, it was about. I know you're not gonna be. You could see this because it was about a bruise about that big. Just purple. It would. Geez, what? 8 inches across.
Dang.
8 or 9 inches across. It was just like covered her entire side of her calf, or no, her thigh, side of her thigh, and then right dead in the center was almost black.
Damn.
And it's just because she came down on the little handle, the hand grab for the door.
The oh shit handle.
It wasn't even an oh shit handle. It's like a handle to like close the door.
It's
down low. So yeah, that one has no that little Arctic cat has no oh shit handles.
Yeah, the oh shit handle in the razor was what was giving me an issue trying to get in.
Yeah. That was a fun little camping trip. I don't think. Well, I guess I didn't camp. Well, no, I stayed.
Oh, you did. Yeah, you stayed in your car. Yeah,
I stayed. Yeah, it was because I took the stuff back and I came back up and stayed. Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then,
you stayed in your car.
Because late at night you went over to Murder RV.
Yep. Yeah. We ran out of wood RV in the middle of the night, and there was a RV that was like taking up this whole camp area. Either it was broken down or something, but the windows were blacked out. Like it was just, I don't know, just creepy. And so we nicknamed it the Murder RV.
Yeah. Well, and it doesn't help that at some point that night we heard off in the distance, help, and then nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, someone in the murder RV got somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And this was just as the sun was going down too. Like it was just dark enough where you like, it could be a razor. Well, then again, they were riding back and forth all night.
Yeah, no, I didn't care about the time people were riding. I mean, we did do our due diligence. We got up and looked around, saw if anybody was injured or anything.
I feel like it was someone like did what I did, and they were asking for help. But it probably could have been anywhere, and it just was echoing off because we were in the valley or in that little bowl, so it could have echoed off of anywhere in that little bowl.
Yep.
But and then all those kids coming down and for that kegger. I assume it was for a kegger.
Is this where the party's at? We're like, yeah, we're having our own party, but you're not welcome.
And then fucking Jacqueline walking up behind us with the fucking big old strap on, just.
And we didn't even know that she was wearing it until we turned around and she started jumping. I'm like, oh my God.
Ding, ding. And it was just bouncing between your legs. God, that was. And those kids saw that.
Oh, yeah.
Could you imagine what they would have thought?
Three dudes, one chick with a strap on.
Yep.
Yeah. And we're like, yeah, we're having a party, but you're not welcome to it. And then Jack's sitting there with the fucking strap.
And it was three of the most mismatched dudes too. You got super, super skinny Derek, who looks like he's 15. And then you got me, kind of I would say I'm mid-sized. Maybe a little, I'd say I'm mid-sized. Bald with a big ass beard. I look like I'm 40. And then you got you 6 foot tall, built like a fucking linebacker. And then Jacqueline that like fucking comes in at what, like fucking 5'4"
on a good day.
On a good day with a fucking big old 8 foot or 8 inch fucking strap on. Like, wonder what they thought about. was going on there. That's why people were like, oh no, we're good. Bye.
Oh, they got scarred by people in the woods.
But
It's an-
I don't know if they were looking for a kegger down the road more, or if they were the one up the road, because we could hear that one up the road.
yeah, I mean, both nights we were there, there was something going on up there. It was
And the first night I didn't stay, right? I stayed the
No.
last night.
You stayed the last night. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right, because I brought the razors up, then went home, then came up rided for the road for the day, and then decided to take when I took the razor back to my dad's, I came up in my own car.
Yeah, and then you slept in the back of your car.
That was the most uncomfortable night I think I've ever fucking had camping.
Sleeping in your car?
Yeah, because I should have just like slept in the front seat.
Or you could have just slept in the truck with me.
Cattle batty. Well, the thing was I wanted to be warm, but not overly warm, if that makes sense.
Oh, I was perfect. I zipped up my sleeping bag. I was good.
I didn't get cold that night at all. But I should have slept in the front seat. Like, for the guys' night we had a couple nights ago, I didn't really want to go inside because Amanda had COVID.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't really want to go inside. I think she was over the contagious period. But, I have my newborn, not a newborn anymore, but I have my baby son at home. So I didn't want to like expose him to COVID. So when the party was over, I slept in my car at Blake's house, and I slept in the front seat. I just reclined it.
Mm-hmm.
Perfectly comfortable. I had no issues at all. Propped my phone up on my my center console and just watched a movie and fell the fuck asleep. Kind of gave me vibes of when we watched Little Monsters.
Yeah. When we sat in the back of the Suburban and watched,
yeah, that's
you and Gavin sat in the back of the Suburban, and then I sat in the front seat watching it on the screen up front.
It was so fucked up, and then I still drove. That was so bad. I still drove home. I thought I had like stopped drinking for a good enough time that I was sobered up. Nope, was not. I got home and I got out of my car and I was like, I should not have drove.
I think we all.
I guess the only bright side is that I didn't live in Idle Falls at the time, so I didn't have to drive near as far. But that's still not good. I mean,
bad.
Don't drink and drive. You don't only put your life at risk; you put others as well.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do as I do. Do as I say. That's what I'm going to tell my son. Don't do as I did. Do as I say. I learned the hard way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But it was still a good time, though.
Oh, dude. All the parties we have. I don't think I've had a bad party with the crew. Well, minus when I was a teenager and going through a breakup and being emotional. Being an emotional teenager. The world hates me. I lost the love of my life. It wasn't even the love of my life. I found the love of my life.
Right.
But
go back and think about when you're a teenager. Like, God, I was such a fucking idiot.
God, I was such a pussy.
Look at this little shit.
That's the only time I had bad times at the party. And it wasn't just because it was me. I was the bad time. I was the villain.
See,
I'm not the villain.
I don't think I've ever had an issue at a party.
That was just when I was. That was when I was emo.
There was a time
emotional
that I went up in the mountains with my buddies, got piss poor drunk, and I'd take my car up there, and someone had driven it home, and someone had stepped on beer in the back seat of my car. And I was laying in the back seat of my car, and we're going down one of the busy roads in Utah, Richfield, Utah. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden I swing the door open and start chucking the beers out as we're going down the road. And they're like, what the fuck are you doing, Trevor? I'm like, if my mom smells my car and it smells like beer, I'm going to be a dead man.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, it wasn't a bad time. It was a good time to me.
No, that's a good. Oh yeah, oh yeah. No, when I say bad times at parties I had, it was like I was emotional and I was crying and I was just like, okay. And I had only one other time that happened, and it was my bachelor party. But that's because we combined the bachelor party and the bachelorette party right at the very end, and my wife's trigger word, no matter if I didn't do anything or if I go up to her and say I'm sorry, she immediately thinks the worst. What the fuck did you do? Kind of thing. Like I will never tell my wife the words I'm sorry when she is drunk, because it will lead to a fight. We had Blake and my dad had gotten a stripper for my bachelor party, but it wasn't really a stripper. She just got down to fucking lingerie because we had the stripper in Don's Lounge. Like the bachelor party was at Don's Lounge and the bachelorette party was over at TC's. But we had gotten a stripper, and well before the bachelor the parties, my wife said no stripper, and I was like, okay, no stripper. I told my best man, I told Blake, my best man Ryan didn't plan the bachelor party at all because we were living in Wyoming, all of us together. Blake and my dad planned the bachelor party, and they got a stripper. And I saw the stripper, and I was like, "Oh fuck, I'm in so much fucking trouble." But I was like, I finally got drunk enough. I was like, "Okay, it's not gonna matter. It's just a stripper. That's all it is."
That's somebody's daughter.
That's somebody's daughter. She's a nice lady.
She's a nice lady. During the day.
We made my best man get a lap dance, and he didn't want one, but we made him. And well, he's getting his lap dance. He's talking to the stripper, and he's like, "Do you have daddy issues?" Hi. And she gets his face. She gets his face like she's kind of offended at first, and then he goes, "High five! I have mommy issues."
God damn it!
He's my you'll meet him one of these days. You'll absolutely love him. He fits in with the crew fairly well. Him and Blake hit it off the second they met. I mean, I guess they had known each other beforehand, but the second they actually hung out, met, they hit it off pretty hard.
Right.
But so little did I know that a lot of the cash for the strippers was coming from the bachelorette party. Like they were pulling cash together, singles, to give to us, because most of us didn't know there was a stripper, so I didn't bring any cash. No one brought cash, really. The only people that brought cash are Blake and my dad, because they're the only ones who knew there was strippers coming. So my wife was okay with it because she knew about it. I didn't know she knew about it. So when we combined these two parties together at the captain's cabin, I go in and I hunt her down. The first thing I do, and I say, "Sweetheart, I'm sorry." And she gets his face, and I'm like, "I'm sorry, there was a stripper. I know you didn't want one." Really, all that she got was, "I'm sorry, stripper." So she's like, "What'd you do with the fucking stripper?"
Right.
We ended up getting an argument. Well, she got in an argument. I had my tail between my legs because I was in trouble. I thought I was like the worst husband ever. At this time, it wasn't a true bachelor and bachelorette party because we were already married. We'd got married in the courthouse like the beginning of the year, and this was in August. This August thing was just like a show, like so we could have like a celebration pretty much, and so we could have a for the ceremony is so people could come and see us get married rather than just do it in the courthouse.
Right.
But she was like, "Fuck you, I hate you, blah, blah, blah." Ended up going home with my mom back to my parents' house. And then I just start walking. I don't know where I was walking to at that time. I was just like, I gotta get away. When I get emotional or anything when I'm drunk. I just want to be alone. So I was just walking off to be alone, and I was telling everybody like she doesn't want to marry me anymore, and everyone's like, Zach, you guys are already married, and I'm like, she won't want to marry me. You're already married, dumbass.
It's like it's already done. Forget about it in the morning. You'll be fine.
It was Jordan and my buddy Ryan like followed me out, and I was like, guys, just leave me the fuck alone. I want to be alone. And they were starting to get on my nerves because they wouldn't leave me alone. You know, being good friends.
Mm-hmm.
And so I turn around and I just felt like I wanted to hit, not them. I didn't want to hit them because I don't get violent when I'm drunk. Even when I get angry when I'm drunk, it's not violent. But I felt like I needed to hit something. So I was just like, I turned around and started punching a tree. I broke my hand.
Dumbass.
And this is about the same time my wife is scream crying with my mom about how she feels like she failed because she got mad at me because she was upset that she was mad at me because she knew I wouldn't do anything. But she cried so hard she popped a blood vessel in her eye. And so at our wedding ceremony, whatever you want to call it, it's not really a wedding. Like we had we did all the thing. It was wedding dress. I dressed up. It was a ceremony. I have a broken hand and she has a bloodshot eye. Bright, just like full of blood. And I have my hand in a splint.
Looks like you beat her.
Oh, dude, when we got back to Cheyenne, I got so many bad looks going through Walmart.
Oh, I bet.
But it didn't match up because the way the hand I broke didn't match up with the eye that was popped. Like I would have had to come up behind her and hit her
to be able to actually do it.
Yeah. And I was like, so that made me look even worse. Like I didn't face her and hit her. I fucking donkey punched her pretty much. But
whoa.
Yeah, that's the story of my wedding anniversary, or not my wedding anniversary. That's the story of my bachelor and bachelorette party. Yeah.
Dude, so Anchor's starting to do video podcasts now.
Oh yeah, all of them are.
Interesting. We'll have to look into that.
Every single one of them are. Thank you, sweetheart.
That's definitely interesting. Huh. I wonder if you have to pay for it. No, it doesn't look like you do.
No. So you record like we hear our Zencaster. Right. Which I'm sure if we were recording in Zencaster, recording the video, I know you look pixelated to me. Probably you don't look pixelated to you, right?
Yeah, I don't look pixelated to myself. I see the lines though. I don't know what the lines are about.
Do you have a light facing you or?
I have my ring light. Doesn't matter what I do to it though. Even if I turn it off.
It's one of your screens.
I just replaced I had a smaller screen on my right hand side, and I found this screen at the DI. It was the exact same screen I had, just way bigger. And so I replaced it with this one.
So when I was down in my man cave, when it was downstairs and I had the TV up over here,
mm-hmm.
if I had the TV on, you would see those lines. That's why I asked it. That's why I was like, I could see your TV's on.
Yeah, no, my TV's not on.
I don't know. Well, do you want to tell a story, Trevor, or do we want to call it here? We're at an hour right now. Just over an hour.
I can't think of really. I could just talk about the camping trip. When we were up riding, Christy's grandpa and I, he stopped in the middle of a hill and like pointed off to the side, and there was a deer just chilling there. Like it was a good 10, 15 feet away from us.
Oh shit, didn't run off, huh?
No. If we would have shut the engines off, it would have. But Yeah, we sat and stared at it, and then we had a fox come into our camp 2 out of the 3 nights. The third
Okay.
night, we thought that we might have heard a bear because someone was taking, like those bear horns to try and scare him because it's loud. Not too far away from us, we heard one go off, and we're like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah.
But no, all in all, it was a really good time. Other than I stopped at Sam's Club to buy Twisted Teas, but I'm trying to watch my calories. Like I'm trying to stay like around 1,500 calories a day. But for like drinking and stuff, I'm like, I don't care. But like my normal day to day, I'm trying to stay around 1,500 calories. But I went and bought the Bud Light seltzers. I hate them. I cannot do seltzers. I tried so hard. The hard sodas aren't that bad, but I got the normal Bud Light.
Sam's Club doesn't have the hard sodas.
Yeah, but I figured I borrowed Blake's cooler because I already had it from the 4th of July. I need to get it back to him. But I figured
have your cooler.
Yeah, but I figured I was like, I'll just clean out his cooler, put those Bud Light seltzers in them, and give them back to him. I'm like, here you go.
There you go. The reason I drink the hard sodas is they actually have flavor to them.
Yeah,
the regular seltzers just
bad.
The regular seltzers just don't have flavor to me. So I do the hard sodas or the sours when I can find them. They have the cocktail hour flavors too. They're pretty good, but those ones aren't zero. Those ones aren't zero sugar. They have 1 gram of sugar in them.
The seltzers, I don't know. Every time I drink them, I get heartburn. I don't know what it is.
When you drink them?
No.
When I first started drinking seltzers, I started getting headaches so bad.
No. I only drank 3 out of that 24 pack that I bought. Just because, so when I put in, because looking at Twisted Tea, they're really, really good. I enjoy Twisted Tea, but they are, I think, 170 calories per 12-ounce can. So me on average, how much I drink of them. Like I'll drink a good 20 to 25 in a sitting. That's like 4,000 or 5,000 calories in just drinks. I'm like, holy shit.
Oh yeah, dude. So 100 calories in my hard sodas. Just in the hard, I don't know about the regular seltzers might be even lower.
Regular seltzers are 100 too.
So 100 calories. I drink
but you know what?
Pack. You know what? Pack, that's 1,200 calories. So that ain't too bad.
But you know what I found out? Normal Bud Light beer, 110 calories. So I'm like, fuck it. I'll just drink regular Bud Light.
Yeah, but the difference is these seltzers, they have 0 sugar. And so that plays a fact into it.
There's no sugar in beer.
There is fucking sugar in beer.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they make 0 sugar. That's why the seltzers have 0 sugar. That's why they advertise 0 sugar.
No sugar in beer.
So just if you read the can on these seltzers, this is the cherry cola one. Cherry cola, naturally flavored. Asterisk, not a low-calorie food.
Yeah, Bud Light has 110 calories, no sugar. The thing that kills you is the carbohydrates. There's 6.6 grams of carbohydrates in every single Bud Light.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Total carbs, 2 grams.
Mm-hmm. Versus 6.6.
Total sugars, 0. Added sugars, 0. Protein, 0.
Mm-hmm.
I just love this. It's like you buy a beer, but they had to put the nutrition facts on there. It says not a significant source of saturated fats, trans fats, cholesterol, dietary fiber, vitamin D, calcium, iron, or potassium. It's not a significant source. I'm not drinking this to sustain myself. I'm drinking this to get drunk. Calm down. But they got to put it because it's the, FDA. Or whatever.
See, the Bud Light Next. That's the 0 carb, 80 calories, low carb bullshit.
Maybe I should try it.
I'm just going to stick with normal Bud Light. Fuck it.
Yeah. Piss beer.
Hey,
all right.
beer.
Well, so I'm going to end off the podcast with one little cool thing. Friday, we are going to brew at the zoo.
Brew.
Go get drunk and look at animals. But most importantly, get drunk. I don't know if I'll be getting too drunk. It kind of depends. Marissa, we have a sitter for the night.
Mm-hmm.
And for all night. And so I might let Marissa let loose because she hasn't had the chance to since Payne was born. So I might let her cut loose. Worst case scenario, we all drive there and then we just walk back to my house.
I was just planning on driving to your house and walking. Well, we actually, where it's early enough, we could take that gift service that's in Idaho Falls.
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really want to do an Uber. It's not worth it.
It's free.
It's half. It's not even a full mile, I think.
It's free.
Okay, it's free. For how many people? Who's all going? Just me. Did we hear if Jacqueline and Derek were coming? I don't know.
That's so true.
It's $30 if you buy it online, $35 at the door.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just gonna buy it at the door.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm going
$5
for the Huckleberry cider again.
I'm going for whatever the fuck gets me drunk.
Let's not do Monaco again.
Why the fuck not?
God, that was bad.
No. I want to go to McDonald's afterwards too.
Yes. God. No, I mean someone has.
This generation is fucked.
This generation's fucked.
Alrighty, guys, we're gonna go ahead and end off the podcast here. It feels good to be back. We will see you guys next week. You can listen to the podcast anywhere podcasts can be had and be listened to. Pretty sure. Apple Podcast is the way to go because Blue Bubble Gang. All right, guys.
I have one more thing.
Oh,
don't fuck your sister.
There you go. Don't fuck your sister. See you guys later. Bye.